AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
On the campus of Southwest High School in El Centro, California, it's the city championship. Central and Southwest, they will tee it up tonight, and there are many implications to this game, not the least of which is the Mayor's Trophy, which has been firmly encased on the campus of Central Union High School for many years. John says 10 years in a row. So that's one of the things that's online, and implications in the IVL and CIF playoffs also come into play tonight. The Southwest Eagles are the home team. Coach John Medesinka's team is 6-2 overall, 1-2 in the league. The Central Spartans are 4-4, 2-1 in league. So that gives you an idea. On paper, John and I have been talking, they are pretty evenly matched, and we should have a pretty good game tonight. One has gotten where they are with a pretty good defense, the other with a pretty good offense, and they will be squaring off against each other. We'll set more of the playoff implications, not just for tonight's Southwest Central matchup, but for other teams in the Valley as well, when we come back on our pregame show.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada. Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there is still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
High school football live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com. John Driffel, we've talked about power rankings, CIF playoff implications, and let's go ahead and start with Division II. Brawley is a Division II team in football. Brawley on the bubble right now. They are number 11 seeded out of 12 teams that will make it to the CIF playoffs. Brawley has a little bit of a problem in that they are going to play tonight. They will play Palo Verde, and next week they will play Centro. Palo Verde is a Division V school. Brawley basically will get no points for beating up on Palo Verde. Central is a Division III school, Division IV school rather, and they're not going to get a lot of points for beating up on Central. So the way I see it, Brawley is a bit on the bubble. If they run the schedule, and they probably will, they may get a CIF playoff berth. However, teams that are ahead of them, it's, Lincoln plays at Cathedral Catholic, and Lincoln is just barely behind Brawley. They play Cathedral Catholic this week, St. Augustine next week. Right behind them, basically, it's Mount Miguel. They will play El Capitan. and Steel Canyon. And when we look at it, Lincoln, St. Augustine, El Cap, and Steel Canyon are all rated numbered, higher in Division 2. So Brawley's got, they've got a little bit of an issue there.
Right. If they win the next 2 games, Brawley will be in the playoffs, as you just mentioned right there with Lincoln. Lincoln's going to lose to Cathedral Catholic and to St. Augustine. There's no doubt. Probably Mount McGill's going to lose to Steel Canyon. We'll see about their other game. But if Brawley wins tonight against Palo Verde, you would certainly expect them to. And if they can take the bell next week, as they have now in about 5 years, then they will be in the playoffs, but not in a custom position of being seeded. They're going to be seeded 12th or 11th, which means they're not going to be at home. They're going to be on the road the first game, and they will not be playing a cupcake. They're going to have a very difficult away game the very first week, one that they'll have to play their absolute best error-free football to have a chance to win. So you're right. Brawley's not in a real enviable position, but they are kind of the masters of their own fate. If they can win tonight and next week, which they're favored to do both, then they will be in the playoffs as the power rankings go.
Okay, looking at Division 3, Imperial, they're solid. Number 3 ranked right now in the power rankings. That despite a 3-5 record. They are 3-0 in lead. And those 5 losses against powerhouse teams. And so Imperial firmly ensconced in the playoffs. Getting down to Division 4, and we'll take a look at that coming up.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross in El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operation. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecued chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
But John, taking a look at Division 4, and that's Southwest right now with a number 8 seed. Central, again, on the bubble with a number 11 seed. And Calexico, well, there'd have to be a train wreck, a plane crash, and 4 buses go off the cliff before Calexico has a shot at a CIF berth. But Southwest and Central both, as it stands right now, will hit the playoffs. And then looking at Division 5, solid number 1 ranked is Vincent Memorial. And the only other local team, Palo Verde, is number 12 in the power rankings. Calapat and Holtville, 13 and 14, respectively. Things could change a little bit there as the season goes on. And implications with Vincent Memorial in Holtville tonight, which is live on the web, kxoradio.com, with Murray and Jarrett. And next week with Calapat and Holtville, the Axe game on Thursday night. That will be live on AM 1230 and on the World Wide Web with Murray and Jarrett again on Thursday night. John and I will be busy on Friday night with the Bell game. So there's some of the implications, John. It's a little bit up in the air.
Right, there's still games to be played, 2 weeks to go. You mentioned Southwest and Central being in the same division, which theoretically they could meet again a second time in the playoffs. That has happened once before. in the history of these two schools. And also, Carol, I did want to mention that Central being right there on the bubble, they need a win. If they win tonight or next week, then they're going to be in. 2 losses doesn't automatically eliminate them, but it will make it a little more difficult. And in the same boat with Brawley, if they do get in, they're probably going to be, not probably, they will be on the road, and they'll be playing a very high-ranked team, which would make it a very difficult first-round game for them. Southwest, meanwhile, right in the middle, they still have a shot to make a home game. And you already mentioned Vincent. Their opportunity facing them, if they can win out, is they'll be able not only to get a first-round bye, but then to get 2 straight home games before the final. So things would set up very nicely for Vincent if that were to happen.
And lots of ifs. And we'll see how that plays out. Coming up, we'll set the stage for tonight's matchup. It is Central and Southwest for the city championship.
Hi, we all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's the place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
And it's high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. The city championship, the Mayor's Trophy on the line. The stands on the far side of the field here at Freeway Stadium full of Spartan faithful. The stands on the south side, the home side for the Southwest Eagles, full as well. And what is always interesting is there are so many of the Southwest kids whose parents are Central grads, and it always brings up some mixed feelings, some fun rivalries. A lot of these kids played Little League together. They played Pop Warner together, and grew up together. Sometimes same street, same neighborhood, and they're friends. And John, I think in the 20 years that we've been doing Southwest Central games, it's always been a fun thing.
Right, you do have families also where there'll be cousins playing each other. We've even had a couple instances of actually brothers for different reasons going to different schools, meeting on the field of competition. And Carol, I was thinking this is the 21st edition of the Southwest Central rivalry, and I'm not sure if anybody else can say this, but you and I have seen them all.
Well, it is the 20th regular season with one CIF game, so I only count that this will be the 20th regular season. The that CIF matchup was a bit of an anomaly, so I just kind of moved that one aside. So like an inconvenient tie, or an overtime that was inconvenient and didn't work out the way we thought it should. The captains are meeting at the center of the field. The officials are keyed up for this. And yes, officials do get keyed up for a game. Even just what would be a run-of-the-mill game, the officials are keyed up for it. They are keyed up especially for this one as well, because a lot of the officials have ties to Central, Southwest. It's a good thing. It's football on a Friday night in a relatively small town with a big crowd and a lot of fun going on. So that's the way it's going to work. The Central Spartans, a very double wing formation. The Southwest Eagles playing wide open and filling the night air with footballs when they need to. Also have brought a pretty decent running game in here tonight. The Spartans, they throw one pass last week, John?
That's all they needed to, was just one pass, and that one was incomplete. But, Carol, before we go any further, we do need to mention that Juan Buda Chavarin not only is starting, but he's one of the captains tonight. Chavarin is the young man. He was not officially ejected from last week's game at Calexico. He was confined to the bench. Now, what that means is he can't play anymore, but he's not officially ejected, which would automatically mean you can't play the next week. So he is here, and we did not know that last week. We did not get a determination on what the actual official had done.
The signal that was given was an ejection signal, but I understand by confining him to the bench, you made life a whole lot easier for everybody. And as we understand the circumstances of that penalty, it wasn't that big of a deal. So he is playing, and that is good. We've got a kickoff coming up. Stick around. It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO.
This is high school football on AM 1230 KXO. Stay tuned for the kickoff. It's coming up on AM 1230 KXO El Centro.
And we're set for the kickoff. The Southwest Eagles will kick off. They are going from east to west. Tyler Sycon will be doing the kicking. And we're set. We're ready. The kickoff scooted right down the middle, and it's bobbled at the 15 and picked up finally at the 5, looking for some running room. There's not much there. Down at the 10-yard line. That did not play the way Coach Mike Hobbs had wanted it to work out. And I believe that was Pope on the return.
Yeah, exactly, though, what the Southwest Eagles planned. We were told before the game that the regular kicker, Rafa Fernandez, is a little banged up. Therefore, Sycon kicked off and just kicked a squibber right down the middle, and it took a bad hop right in front of the return man. And so he had to go back and try to pick it up 3 times. The third time he got a hold of it, but by then, no place to go. Central starts in the deep hole on their own 10.
It is 1st and 10. Jake Reed brings the team out. Shows something a little bit different. They're split wide on the left. In motion is Aki. And on the option, it is Reed, and he is hit and dropped at the 5. It'll be a loss of 5. We have not seen that formation before, John, so a little bit different. They come out wide right, wide left, slot left, and split out on the right side as well. And they try and run the option to the left side, and it loses 5, so it'll be 2nd and 15. Now the double wing, and that into the middle, picking up some yardage. The Spartans pick up about 7 out to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, a little difficult to see from this angle, but I believe that was Jake Reed again following the lead block through the hole, which is Alex Duarte. So we're going to give Reed the 2nd straight carry. He was able to pick up the 5 he lost, plus 3 more, total of 8-yard gain. But that brings up 3rd and 7.
Again, the double wing. And this time the ball is pitched back and falling and not getting anything actually out to the 15-yard line. It was...
I believe that was Nick Ramirez on the carry, getting his first carry of the evening. Central will have to punt now. There is a very stiff wind. Perhaps even the people at home can hear the wind coming through our microphones here.
Takes a lot of time, gets the ball high and far. It'll cross the 50, be picked up at the 42-yard line, and dropped at the 44. Is... the Eagles, as on the return, it was Jose Redona.
And now the Eagles come out. Very good field position on their own 44-yard line.
It will be Cameron Youngers running the team. He's got Saicon and Cordova in the backfield. They show a full house backfield. Camarena, the fullback. And the handoff to the second back through across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Tyler Saicon getting his first carry of the evening for excellent yards. He picked up 6 all the way out to the midfield. So that will bring up now 2nd and 4. And these Southwest Eagles, we've seen this in the past. They like that wishbone offense, the traditional wishbone from 40-some years ago. Darrell Royal there at Texas. They line up in the wishbone, not every time, but again, they are out on the wishbone again here on 2nd and 4.
That'll make Mike Swearingen smile, won't it? And again, the handoff, it is Saicon. Saicon breaks the tackle, turns it upfield, is pushed out of bounds, and that'll be a first down as he crosses the 45 down to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 as they move the chains.
First down of the evening for either side. They do spot the ball all the way down to the 44-yard line of the Spartans for another pickup of 6. Saicon, 2 carries, 12 yards. Wishbone once again.
Well, if you're going to pick up 5-6 yards a carry, you stay with it. And the handoff, it is Cordova. Cordova in the middle, and Cordova picks up 2 yards down to the 41.
The first 2 plays that Saicon ran were to the short side of the field, the southwest side. That time, they tried the right side of their offensive line. Cordova was able to pick up 3. Let's see if they go back to the left side of their offensive line, the short side of the field. The defense will usually have 1 less defensive player on that side, using the out of bounds as a defensive man.
Everybody in tight on the wishbone. And the pitch back, it is Saicon. He turns it upfield across the 30, the 25, brought down at the 20-yard line. And Duarte on the tackle.
There was an excellent fake up the middle to Gio Camarena that put the 2 defensive linemen tackling him. Meanwhile, Saicon was running to the outside, got a perfect pitch from Youngers, turned upfield, first down on the 20.
Stick with the wishbone, it's working. Youngers pitches back, it is Cordova. He's got a shield in front of him, but then it collapses. But he does turn the corner, turns it up to the sideline, and takes it into the end zone. If he stayed in bounds, he did. It's touchdown.
So Cordova getting his 2nd carry, a 20-yard touchdown run. And Southwest not wasting any time getting on the scoreboard here.
The Eagles will try a point after. And it will be Fernandez. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. So, early on in the first quarter, 8:20 to play in the first quarter. It is Southwest 7, Central nothing.
For the past months, El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape Restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
The Central Union Adult School is ready to support your adult learning goals. We are the first choice for adults seeking to complete their high school diploma or wanting to learn English. We offer the GED, the High School Equivalency Test, and our own high school diploma program. Contact our office for registration information, 760-312-7050, or look us up online and on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS Store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS Store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And Sycon with a short kickoff. It's picked up at the 35-yard line, brought out to the 40, to the 47-yard, or 42-yard line, rather. And Central Spartans will start with excellent field position as Sycon, not the normal kicker, but handling the kickoff chores. Fernandez did handle the extra point attempt.
Right, trying to keep him fresh after being dinged up a little bit last week. So Central, this is the other side of that short kick. Central started on their 10, now they're on their own 43. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Back to pass, Reed fires, it is tipped, it is intercepted at the 35, at the 40, the 45, and out across the 50 to the 42-yard line in Spartan territory. The pass tipped and picked off and returned. Southwest with excellent field position.
And there was a block on the back on the return, so they're going to move the ball back, but still it'll be in Central territory at the 48. Did you get the number of the young man who was able to get the deflection?
I did not.
So we'll just have to call it a team interception, but Southwest now, after that interception, has the ball on their own, the Central's own 48-yard line, 48 yards from putting the second score up, as we're still barely underway.
Youngers brings the team out. Break huddle. And again, they show the wishbone. Why not? Youngers will follow the block of the three running backs, and Youngers will pick up about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, excellent read by Youngers that time as the entire Central defense decided to flow to the short side of the field, and he just broke back behind the center's block and was able to pick up an easy 4 yards before it was finally brought down.
2nd and 6, spotted on the 43-yard line. Double wing, single setback. Cordova goes in motion, but the handoff is to Camarena in the middle, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Juan Chavrin with the stop. And then he helps him up and says, hey, Gio, going to meet after the game, get a pizza?
And that's exactly what you need your nose tackle to do. That first belly dive or handoff to the fullback, you've got to take that away in the wishbone. If you don't, then the other team does. Now we see Southwest mirroring it. Central, they are in the double wing, tight formation.
And back to pass. Youngers fires. He's got a man open. It's at the 30. And Sycon spins down at the 23-yard line. Sycon is finally brought down by Raymond Ortiz. Also in there, Alan Pope. But Youngers to Sycon.
Yeah, not a surprise. Central had read the play. When Southwest goes in that double wing formation, they do like to pass out of it. But that time, Sycon coming out of the backfield, wide open, easy pitch and catch. And then once he had the football, he knew what to do with it. Nice pickup of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
Southwest looking to score again.
Cordova goes in motion. The handoff in the middle. The ball's loose. The Spartans pick it up. And Ortiz. No, that's Aki with the recovery. And he'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on their own 25 following that fumble.
Aki saving the day for the Central Spartans, getting their first turnover after one pass, one interception by the Southwest Eagles. Let's see Central, though. They started their first drive on the 43. Now they're back on their own 23. See if they can get something going here. Each team with a turnover here in the early going.
And the handoff deep and finding some running room. That's Pope. out to the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8.
Yeah, actually, the numbers are hard to read. That was Nick Ramirez getting his second carry of the evening. Almost broke it. The one last cornerback that had a hold of him was able to bring him down after an 8-yard gain, or Ramirez would have been off to the races.
Where are the young eyes of Matt Juleson to help us with this, John?
Oh, we need him.
In the middle, and it'll be a pickup of a yard.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough for the first down. Just pushing forward again was Ramirez, being rewarded with the previous carry.
Ramirez carried the ball a lot in the early part of the season, and then the last 2 games we saw he did not get many touches.
Now this would be the time you'd expect them to go with their converted kicker, who's now their fullback, Alex Duarte. But they mentioned, meaning the coaching staff, that Duarte himself was a little banged up. As we're going to get an official measurement, the Central coaching staff wants to know exactly how far they need here to get this first down.
And while they do that, we'll update some scores. Vincent leads Holtville 7-0 early on. Brawley over Palo Verde 7-0. And Imperial 9, Calexico 0.
You may think there was a safety down there at Calexico. That's what I'm going to guess happened.
I don't think Imperial has kicked 3 field goals this early on.
So Imperial, after starting 0-5, looking for their 4th straight victory. A big win last week against Brawley. And as you correctly pointed out, it's about 1.5 feet short. So we'll have 3rd and 1.5 feet to go for the Spartans, looking to pick up their first down here.
The Spartans, Jake Reed comes out.
As we mentioned, this has been throughout the first 8 games of the season Alex Duarte time, but the Southwest Eagles certainly know that as well.
Duarte, the single setback. The pitch is back, however, and finding some room off the right tackle is...
That was Pope.
That was Pope there.
Finally got a pitch, and you could see what Central is thinking. If Southwest is jammed up at the initial attack, then if Pope can break that, which he almost did, he's off to the races. But once again, cornerback for the Southwest Eagles over there, which happens to be Tyler Sycon, who scored the first touchdown of this game, made another touchdown-saving tackle.
1st and 10. Spartans, they trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. Reed under center. Duarte, the single setback. And the handoff on the wing buck. It is out to the 45, across the 45, or the 40 to the 41, rather.
Yeah, Ramirez once again on the carry. Ramirez getting the majority of the carries here in the first half.
Pickup of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6. At halftime, we expect to be talking with Joe Evangelist. Joe, with a lot of roots here at Southwest, is the interim athletic director. And on a reverse, it is breaking out across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Picking up a first down, that is Reed, and Reed gets up gimpy.
Yeah, Carol, you were very generous in calling that a reverse. As what happened is Reed faked the handoff, coming the end around to Pope, then turned around looking for Ramirez, and he'd already sprinted upfield. So is what Reed very alertly did was he just followed Ramirez through where the hole was supposed to be, which was indeed a large one. Was able to take it all the way out to the 50-yard line for a 10-yard gain and the second first down here in this drive.
Reed goes off. Guzman is now at quarterback from the shotgun. Guzman puts Aki in motion, pitches it back to Aki. He's got some blockers, turns it upfield across the 45 down to about the 43-yard line in Eagle territory, as Ricky Guzman filling in for Jake Reed after Reed got, looked like it was a twisted ankle.
8-yard pickup for Aki, his first carry of the evening. And you mentioned before the game, Southwest with the speed. That's true, but Aki and Pope are the 2 speed merchants for the Central Spartans, and they're trying to find a way to get each one of them the ball.
2nd and 3. Guzman from the shotgun. Handoff in the middle, and picking up a first down. Looked like Ortiz crossed the 40 to the 38-yard line. Not Ortiz, but Ramirez.
Yeah, Ramirez getting his 4th carry of the evening. Take it across the 40-yard line into the territory of the Eagles down to the 39. They're going to call it 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Southwest leading 7-0 here in the first quarter.
3:40 to play in the first quarter.
Central with a very nice drive going.
Aki goes in motion. Aki on the inside handoff. Aki picks up about 5. Call it 4. They'll spot it on the 35-yard lines. Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, you love to hear that. If you're a coach and you're running the football like that, 4, 2 is easy to pick up. That's the old Big Ten Schembechler and Woody Hayes football. And the pitch again, and that is Ramirez. He's got a seam. He's across the 25, shakes one tackle and down at the 20. As Ramirez came close to breaking it, he was brought down by Romeo Corona.
Central with a very nice drive going here. They continue to keep the ball on the ground, and such a nice drive. Southwest is going to take a timeout.
With timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout. There is 2:55 to play in the first quarter. It is Southwest 7, Central nothing.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada. Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there is still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
You are listening to High School Football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Spartans 1st and 10. And mix up in the backfield, and ending up with a football is Duarte, and Duarte is dropped for about a 3-yard loss, and they're lucky that's all it is, as Guzman is filling in at quarterback after Jake Reed got an ankle tweaked after a carry.
Duarte, his first carry of the evening, no chance. Southwest just collapsed the line and grabbed Duarte on the early handoff. I'm sure Guzman would have preferred to pull that one back and take it himself.
And that inside pitch, now the handoff to Aki, and Aki is spun down. He'll pick up the 2 that were lost on the last play, but that did not fool the Eagles.
As you would expect with the second string quarterback in, not quite the crispness on the first toss and then the reverse handoff, as there was a small opening that closed quickly, but that play was just a hair away from going into the touchdown. It was just a very good play, not quite executed the way it's drawn up. Central here looking to convert this 3rd down. They are in field goal range with the wind at their back.
And back to pass. Guzman fires in the flat. It's complete at the 20, at the 15. Loses the football, and the Eagles recover on the 14-yard line. Saikon with the recovery.
Guzman with the perfect pass. It was taken, received, and the ball was knocked loose. It looked like it was going to be a first down, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. The ball's now going to be turned over. Second turnover of the first quarter for the Spartans.
So it will be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They will put it in play on their own 15-yard line.
Obviously, terrible positioning for the Eagles as they're in the power I formation.
But they have the football. And the pitch is deep to Cordova. Cordova, nothing outside. He turns it up inside. He crosses the 20 out to the 25-yard line. It'll be very close to a first down.
Yeah, looks like he's going to pick it up. Nice run by Cordova. Was able to make something out. Looked like Centro had collapsed it, but we have a game here tonight, Carol. Both offenses appear to be able to move the football, and so far turnovers have determined the 7-0 lead by the Southwest Eagles.
We're inside of a minute to play in the first quarter. Southwest leads 7-0. It's a couple of middleweights out here, John. They're not really slugging it out. They are boxing. Pitch is deep. It is Cordova. Cordova goes off right tackle, and Cordova this time will pick up about 5 yards out to the 30.
Same play they just ran previously. This time Cordova did not cut it back inside. Decided to turn upfield. As we're trying to find out, they're going to spot it. Looks like he went out of bounds around the 23 or so, unless there's a flag that we did not see. The head official is standing at the 25-yard line, and we do have a holding. Now,
Gino Martin calls holding, and it will go. He didn't call it. The side judge called it. Gino just informed us of what it was.
And that is the first penalty here in the first quarter, Carol. We've seen some turnovers, 3 to be exact, but our first penalty.
So the Eagles have it. It is 1st and 20.
Back from where they started on the fumble.
Wishbone. And the handoff, it is in the middle, and there's nothing there.
Sycon that time.
Sycon will take it in the middle. He's had more success taking it to the outside with Camarena or even Cordova more in the middle.
Yeah, all 3 of them, of course, sophomores. All 3 of them are cousins.
And the families are sitting in front of us. I warned Ed Youngers to behave tonight.
Well, he's already made his presence known.
Good guy. Really nice.
Wishbone again.
And this time,
Youngers following the lead block.
Youngers will take it off left tackle. He'll take it out to the 25-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
8-yard pickup.
And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1 quarter of play at Freeway Stadium on the campus of Southwest High School, it is Southwest 7, Central nothing.
All right. For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross and El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operation. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecue chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
I'm Carol. He's John. Gabe is back in the studios providing technical direction and supervision. And Gabe needs plenty of supervision. The supervision provided by Kurt Hoffman. And some assistance by Anthony Lopez in the process. It'll be 3rd and 9, actually, as I said 3rd and 10. On the exchange, it's closer to 9. The Eagles come out.
There's one wide out to the left side. Power I formation.
And back to pass. It's Youngers rolling to the right. He'll turn it upfield, and he's pushed out of bounds. And he'll be just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, decision time now for the Eagles. They're going to be about 2-3 yards shy as Youngers was chased out of bounds across the way. This time the young man, Ramon Ortiz, that we called his name several times last week, he was able to chase Youngers out of bounds. And he got a very good spot. It still appears to be a little bit short. But now we're back to that foot and a half to go. We'll see if they bring the chains across the way to be exact.
The Eagles able to move the football. 2 turnovers haven't helped them any.
You would think that with the offense they've showed, especially with their power running formation of the wishbone, picking up a foot and a half wouldn't be that difficult. But they are on their own 34-yard line, and you just get a bad snap, a slip, whatever, and you turn the ball over here. Then you're looking at the opportunity for the Spartans to tie this game up.
And you're looking at the momentum to turn. It's about 2 feet short. And I know how that goes. It will be 4th down and less than a yard. And one of the things, okay, you go for it. You only have to pick up 2 feet. If you don't make it, you put a lot of emotion on the other side of the ball.
And the wind is at the back of the Eagles, meaning a punt here easily is going to put the Spartans back. Could be even inside their 20 if you get a good coverage of the kick. But I believe that they're going to go for it.
That's the indication, and I would look for a hard count.
They are in the wishbone, so you have options here now. There's 4 or 5 options. The Central defense has to see if they can try to contain.
The Spartans put 10 in the box. Youngers will keep it, and he'll pick up the first down as he takes it all the way out to the 40. He needed 2 feet. He picked up 6 yards.
And the Eagles reward Coach Medicinco, having confidence in them. As Youngers took the ball, no chance to hand off, have a flub there. He just had the ball all the way. It was a run, Youngers all the way, and he was able to pick a hole. As you mentioned, 6 yards downfield, picked up the 6th first down for the Eagles here in the first half.
The wishbone has been effective, and that's what they show right now. Youngers pitches back, the deep pitch to Cordova. Cordova dips in, dips outside, cuts it back in, and he'll pick up 2 yards for his efforts.
And we do need to mention, Carol, that at one point in this drive, the Eagles were looking at 1st and 20 after the holding call, so they were able to pick up not just 20, but actually 26 yards to get that first down.
And they started on their own 15-yard line. They are out to the 43 right now.
And they are certainly threatening to take this ball, again, the length of the field.
Double wing. In motion goes Cordova, but the handoff goes right up the middle, and finding some room is Camarena across the 50 to the 48-yard line in Spartan territory. Gio Camarena picks up the first down and a few more.
And that is Camarena's second carry. First one went for no gain that time. The Central defense was splitting itself out, so Camarena took it right up the middle.
It is 1st and 10.
Wishbone.
Pitch back. It is Cordova. Cordova puts his hand on the hip of the lead blocker, Camarena, and powers out across the 45 to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Southwest is moving the ball right down the field. The sophomore-laden team. And they're certainly wanting to end this 10-year drought. Central came into the city championship game having the trophy 10 straight years. But these sophomores, they're trying to do something about that.
2nd and 6. And the handoff in the middle. And there's nothing there. It'll be a pickup of maybe a yard. That is Cordova doing the heavy lifting in the middle again. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Cordova was able to pick up a yard all on his own as that play broke down at the get-go. We have seen Southwest be very successful on these 3rd down attempts. They've been able to rush the football for 7 yards, 1 for 1 in passing. At one time they passed, they picked up 21 yards.
Southwest leads 7-0 here in the second quarter.
Wishbone.
Hand off to the second man through. That would be Sycon.
I'm going to wait and see because Youngers kept that. Yeah, Youngers kept that ball himself. He was going to give it to Camarena, but then he saw that Centro was there, so he pulled the ball back. And then instead of following the hole up the middle, he actually ran to the left of the hole. An excellent play, excellent read by Youngers, picking up the first down, 8th of this half for these Eagles, as they're now on the 35-yard line going in.
1st and 10, spotted on the 35 of the Spartans. Double wing. Cordova in motion, but the handoff goes up the middle to Camarena, and Camarena picks up 7.
Every snap, Carol, you can see more and more confidence building on this Southwest football team, sideline, coaching staff, all of them. As that time, Camarena refused to go down. Finally brought down by a host of Central Spartans on the 29-yard line, a pickup of 6, bringing up 2nd and 4. See a lot of Central players, hands on their hips, gasping for some breath. Southwest is sprinting up to the line of scrimmage now.
They started on their own 15-yard line.
Double wing formation, tight formation again.
Camarena, the single setback. In motion goes Cordova, stepping out, and tripping is Youngers, but he fires downfield into the end zone. And
looks like it's intercepted, and it is.
It is picked off.
That is going to be a Giancarlo on the interception, Giancarlo Coronado. And the ball actually, it looked like he was in the end zone, but they're going to spot it on about the 1-foot line. So, yes, Central dodged the bullet, but now they're going to be looking at 1st down and 10 from inside their own 1-yard line.
It'll be Spartans. 4 turnovers here in the first half already.
The coaching staff across the way, they want to throw the flag for the review to see wasn't Giancarlo in the end zone when he came down with that ball. But the officials have said no, and there's not even hardly a dimple between where that football is and the goal line. You cannot be any further away from your own end zone. Watch out for a safety here.
Spartans put it in play. Back to pass out of his own end zone. Got a man open. Pope is open, and he's knocked down, and flags fly. The pass.
It's going to be pass interference. The ball was short, so Pope had to come back to it, and meanwhile the safety ran right up his side. So, and I finally realized why we weren't able to pick up the first flag that was thrown on the whole call. They're not yellow flags tonight.
They're
using,
pink.
Right, they're using the pink for the cancer prevention and awareness. Remember in high school, pass interference is not a spot foul. It's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, so this will bring Central out of danger. But as you can see where they marked the ball, Carol, it looks like it's right in the middle of the 15-yard line, which obviously that had to be that close to the end zone on that first pass play. And Central showing a lot of intestinal fortitude, throwing deep in their own end zone.
Spartans will run it off right tackle and pick up about 5 yards.
Ebb and flow of this game as we've had 4 turnovers, 2 by each, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions.
The Eagles lead this game 7-0.
And I believe that was Ramirez on that first carry, picked up 5 yards. Big pickup for Ramirez on first down.
And it'll be 2nd and 5. Ricky Guzman is quarterbacking.
All 3 timeouts for the Central sideline. Southwest has used 1 already.
And Guzman hands off, goes right up the middle, and that is Duarte. Duarte will pick up 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and a yard.
So Central now finally having success with giving the ball to Duarte. Central's used that play all year. We've seen it several times to success. Duarte, almost they're like mirror images. Duarte on one side, and you have Camarena on the other side, running that fullback position.
Double wing, and the pitch is back, and it's Pope across the 25 to the 26-yard line. It's going to be very, very close to the first down. I think he has it.
Right, he only had to get to the 25. It's across the 25, so that's going to be first down. Central picking up their 6th first down. Meanwhile, Southwest has garnered 8 here in the early going.
Move the chains. We've got 2:50, I believe, to play in the first half.
Yeah, all the numbers here are kind of hard to read tonight. But Central with all 3 timeouts, a lot of time left.
And the pitch back, and this is Zaki looking for some running room. He slips as he tries to make a cut, and he wouldn't have gotten much out of that anyway. On the tackle for the Eagles, Aaron Valdez. It'll be a pickup of a yard. But again, they're trying to get Aki involved in the offense any way they can, and they want to get him out in space.
Yeah, Aki's feet just went out from underneath him. They're unfortunate, but Southwest had that play well covered. They've been disciplined and coached. They knew it was coming.
And on the reverse this time, and that is smothered. That'll lose a yard or 2 as Duarte.
Aki, that was Aki again getting the reverse from Duarte. And Southwest certainly not fooled. You can tell that Coach Medicink and his staff has been looking at film all this week, and no chance for that play to go anywhere.
It'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 11, following the 2-yard loss.
Aki displaying a little bit of frustration. Let's see if Central decides to pass here.
Aki in motion, looking downfield is Guzman. He's hit, and he will be sacked back at the 15-yard line as several of the Eagles got to him, to include Jonathan Holguin.
Also in there, we need to call his name, as we've been calling him on the offensive side. Bill Camarena was there to also help bring Guzman down.
It'll bring up 4th down and about 21. An obvious punting situation, and that is Guzman back to do the punting. Good snap, nice kick. It'll turn over, be fielded at the 49-yard line. A fair catch there by Saikon, and the Eagles will put it in play 1st and 10. They have it on the Spartan 49-yard line.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's a place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
Eagles from the shotgun. It is the handoff deep, and it is Cordova Cordova powers his way across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. He'll be very close to a first down. Kind of a strange formation there, John. It looked almost like a soccer formation.
The Eagles certainly have, well, unfortunately, this is going to come back. Once again, didn't see the pink flag on the field, but the coaching staff all have their hands up wanting to know what was the motion penalty, and they're getting an explanation right now. So instead of a 9-yard pickup, it's actually going to be a 5-yard loss, but they'll replay first down.
So we'll move it back into Eagle territory. Procedure against. And as strange as it looked, they may have had 5 men off the line of scrimmage, John. It was a really strange formation.
So that's probably, the illegal procedure call is one of, if you do not have 7 men on the line of scrimmage, which you have to have in football, you have to have 7 men. So the explanation has been given to the coaching staff. They're not happy. They're certainly didn't accept it, but we're in the power I formation with twin backs, and now we're going to get a timeout by the Eagles.
We'll take timeout as well, and we have 4:17 to play in the first half. It is Southwest 7 and the Central Spartans nothing.
For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
Are you in need of your high school diploma? The Central Union Adult School offers the GED, the high school equivalency test, and our own 135-credit high school diploma program for adults aged 18 and up. We are also your locally authorized Pearson and ETS testing center. And coming this fall, we are offering GRE testing as well. Call us at 760-312-7050 or visit us at cuhsd.net or on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
High school football on AM 1230 KXO. The Southwest Eagles have it 1st and 15 from their own 46-yard line. And the ball fumbled. Picked up by the Spartans at the 30 and down at the 28-yard line. And that was recovered. I believe it was...
Yeah,
we'll get a number on that.
Alex Duarte. That was Alex Duarte. 3rd turnover of the evening here. And Carol, we were talking about this formation. It's like a hybrid. It is a spread formation with the quarterback in the shotgun with the player next to him. And Julio Cortez is the one that got the credit for that fumble recovery. And then they put a double wing, 2 flankers, really, that are inside the tight end. And that time, the play was just messed up. I'm sure Southwest took a timeout realizing that they were in a little bit of a confused state. Central with another big turnover.
And Pope from the wing will take it down to about the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
So after a promising beginning to this drive after the punt, a penalty, and then the messed up exchange, and Central with their best field position of the evening.
And the Eagles with a 7-0 lead, but the Spartans, thanks to the generosity of the Eagles, are moving. It is Aki, and Aki dives and picks up maybe another 2 yards. It'll bring up third, we'll call it 3rd and 7, just shy of the 20-yard line.
At that time, Aki trying to make something happen. Southwest all over that inside pitch is pretty much what it is. And so now Southwest gearing up. Central is in field goal range, but they certainly don't even want to attempt 3 points here. They want to put the ball in the end zone.
3rd and 7. Just shy of the 20-yard line of the Eagles. The Spartans with the football. And the pitch is back, cutting it upfield, and it's Aki pushed out of bounds.
This is going to bring up decision time for the Spartans. It's going to be 4th down. Aki was able to take it across the 20, and it looks like they're going to put it down on about the 18-yard line. So he was able to pick up about 3 yards. That's going to bring up, let's give it a 4-yard gain, so that'll bring up 4th and 4. And it looks like we're going to get a field goal attempt. As, Guzman comes off, Duarte comes on.
Duarte will try the kick. Duarte is the left-footed kicker. The ball will be spotted on the 25. That'll make it a 35-yard field goal. Snap is back. The kick is up. Plenty long enough, and the kick is good. So, with 2:40 to play in the first half, the score, it is Southwest 7, Central 3.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada. Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there is still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
After the turnover, the Spartans go 23 yards, pick up 3 points on a 35-yard field goal by Alex Duarte. That makes it 7-3. Southwest leads the Central Spartans.
Central had everybody bunched in over the ball like they're going to do an onside kick. Meanwhile, Southwest, not fooled, had all 11 players up on the 50. Both teams now, as Central breaks back in traditional formation.
And Guzman will kick it deep. How deep? Into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the Eagles will put it in play. It will be 1st and 10 Eagles on their own 20-yard line.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross in El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operation. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecued chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The Southwest Eagles come out, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. They lead 7-3 here in the closing minutes of the first half.
Only one timeout left for the Eagles.
And it is the wishbone, and it is pounded into the middle, bouncing it to the outside.
I believe that was Camarena. Let's see who gets up at the bottom of the pile. No, that's Cordova again.
It's pickup of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. And in the backfield, it is Cordova, and Cordova is hit and dropped. There's no gain there.
Centro with all 3 timeouts left if they want to try to get the ball back.
And the tackle there for the Spartans by Nathan Zamora.
Coach Medicinca's halftime speech is going to be very simple. The Eagles have had 4 previous possessions. The first one, straight down the field, touchdown. The last 3, 1 fumble, 2 interceptions.
3rd and about 5. And back to pass. Youngers fires downfield. It goes incomplete. And well overthrown.
That will stop the clock, which means Central is going to get the football back.
Rafa Fernandez, the intended receiver, but he was well covered. And it'll be 4th and 5 or 6, somewhere in the middle. We've got 1:41 to play in the first half. And the Eagles will come out in punt formation.
So again, Southwest, 5 possessions. First one, march down the field, score a touchdown. Then you have 2 interceptions and a fumble, and now a punt. And we have a delay of game as it just took the Eagles too long to get this off. So they'll move it back. Won't change things except 5 yards further for the punter.
So the Eagles will line up and try this again.
And we mentioned the 5 offensive patterns for these Eagles. The point being that they really haven't been stopped. They've stopped themselves.
High kick, and it'll drive Pope all the way back, and he'll just watch it. It'll be covered at the 31-yard line. So a booming kick by Padilla. And it'll be 1st and 10 Spartans on their own 31-yard line when they put it in play.
And once again, Fernandez, the usual kicker, not able to go on that, but they certainly didn't miss him as that ball was kicked from the 19, was the line of scrimmage, all the way down to the 31-yard line. So we'll see if Central decides to do anything here or if they're just going to take it into the halftime locker room. Now, one thing for sure is after the halftime, Southwest will be receiving the second half kick.
Spartans come out, shotgun formation, and
that looks like Ramirez, and it was Ramirez on the dive up the middle. 2 hands securely wrapped around the football.
Picks up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
As we mentioned, Central with all 3 timeouts, but it does not look like they're interested in stopping the clock here.
And we should point out, again, we mentioned Guzman is running the team now. Reed shaken up in the first quarter. And the handoff goes right up the middle. Duarte will pick up a yard. That's it. Nothing else in the middle.
Southwest done an excellent job tonight in this first half, Carol, of stopping that belly handoff to Duarte. We've seen Central run that play with effectiveness this year. Not so tonight.
And I'm almost surprised Southwest isn't calling timeouts. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, they only have 1 left, so if they stop the clock once, it's probably not going to make any difference. And the outcome here is it looks like Central's going to run a play here and then try to go into the locker room.
And again, the handoff goes off left tackle. And nothing in there.
Getting up from the bottom of the pile once again was Alex Duarte.
It'll be a pickup of 2. It'll be 4th and about 3. And we've got, that's it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. The end of 1 quarter of play. Our score, it is, now did somebody take a timeout? Nope.
No, that's it. It's halftime.
That's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half of play, our score is Southwest 7, Central 3.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's a place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
We're at halftime. It is Southwest leading Central 7-3 in the city championship game. And with us, Joe Evangelist. And, Joe, you've been on both sides of the field, and it's always a fun game, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very much so.
And, like, right now, you've got the Great Spartan Band out there. You've got the Eagle Band, and they kind of get together and put on a great halftime show, and it shows the spirit, the camaraderie. You know, these are cousins and you know, neighbors and friends that are on the football field playing against each other in football and in bands, right?
Absolutely. We've had a great week. The band director at Centro now, for some reason, my memory just is Renee Baker. How could I forget Renee? Renee Baker and Patrick Yanni here at Southwest have got together. The kids came over, I believe it was Wednesday afternoon, had a great practice out here, and you're about to see a great halftime performance, kind of highlighting the performance this evening will be a musical tribute to Mickey Carter. Some of the songs that the bands will play together are favorite tunes of Mickey, so they're dedicating this halftime to him.
Okay, now, you are filling in for Mickey with some health issues, and we've known Mickey since I think he was about 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Seriously, he, I consider him a dear friend. He's had some very, very serious health issues. And what's been going on campus, and what's happening tonight?
Well, like I said, you know, it's been a tough time here for Mickey, but the support that he's received from not only the El Centro Southwest family, the Central family, but the entire Imperial Valley has barely rallied behind us. As is the case in the Imperial Valley. That's one of the beauties about living in a small town. It seems like everybody comes together when they should. This week we've had a volleyball game between Central and Southwest here at Southwest. There was the Team Carter T-shirts were a huge item on campus, on both campuses, and all of the proceeds from that fundraiser went to Mickey and his family, and also the Imperial Valley League athletic directors. We met and decided to tap into our treasury and made a nice donation to Mickey and his family, and there's been several other donations to help them out. The Brawley volleyball program, we had a game up at Brawley earlier this year. They donated all their proceeds to Mickey and presented his family with a nice token of their love and support for him.
Also, the Calexico High School volleyball program did the same thing. So it's been a wonderful seeing the people come together. And like you said, you hate to see anybody stricken with that horrible situation, but we know that Mickey is probably one of the finest young men coaches, athletic directors that we have here in Imperial Valley, and just, our hearts go out to him and his family. And like we had a poker party a couple months ago with all of our guys that play poker about every 6 weeks, and we had some T-shirts made up for the guys, and our motto that night was "Keep Swinging, Mickey." In fact, I got that T-shirt on underneath my football shirt here tonight, and he's been in thoughts and prayers for a lot of us. So we're just pulling for you, Mickey. He's here tonight, down on the sideline at the east end of the field here with his lovely wife, Mary, and they're here tonight to be honored and support their team, because Mickey is the athletic director here. I'm just keeping the seat warm until he gets back.
And, of course, his two beautiful young daughters.
One just walked behind us about 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been pulling her pigtails since she was about 3 years old.
Yeah, Audra is outstanding athlete for us here. She's a junior volleyball player, and her favorite sport is softball. She'll be on the varsity this year as a softball player. Then he has, like I said, Audra's a junior. Then he has the youngest daughter, Erin. She is in 8th grade, and she'll be coming here to Southwest next year. And I believe she's in the cheerleading mold, so we're looking forward to having another Carter on the sidelines.
And of course, Mickey, a baseball player, and not just a teacher, but a former baseball coach, and now athletic director at Southwest. Battling, and Mickey is a fighter. We know that.
Yes.
And with cancer, there are new developments every time. Yeah, every time the people that I have talked to, every time with the chemo, with the radiation, there is something new, literally every week.
Right.
And so, a lot of prayers, a lot of support, a lot of good wishes for Mickey Carter.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting for my T-shirts. I've ordered 2, but apparently they're sold out of the T-shirts.
Yeah, well, they've been sold out, yes, and we working with Caliber Printing over there on the east side, and they'll, I'm sure they can put in another order. So there you go.
Okay. Anyway, let's turn to what's happening on campus. Football. You've got volleyball going on.
Right.
You've got a poker tournament going on. That's not.
That's not on campus.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. No, we've got our girls cross country team have clinched the Imperial Valley League championship. They're undefeated. They only have one league meet to go, and that's against Imperial. So we have all but clinched that league championship for the girls. And the boys, the only defeat the boys have had against that outstanding Calexico team. So we've had an outstanding cross-country season. The league finals in cross-country will be on November 12th at Sunbeam Lake. All the schools from the league will be out there. Our volleyball team is having a little bit of a tough year. They played hard, and we're just not having a little trouble putting together some wins. But they finish up next week against Palo Verde, and that'll be it for the season for them. And our girls golf team finished the season about 2 weeks ago. They're all done. We have a very young team, and we didn't have any super outstanding individuals, but we had some good competition. Imperial High School is the team to beat this year in girls golf. They have those Priest sisters. There's 3 of them. One's a junior, and then there's a set of twins that the top 3 golfers in the league. So they've done an excellent job. Congratulations to those folks. But that pretty much wraps up our fall sports, and winter sports is kicking off here in 2 weeks.
Basketball gets underway very shortly. Talking to Murray Anderson.
Right.
And Murray coaches the Holtville
girls. Yes, sir. And November 14th is the first official practice for winter sports. And we're talking boys and girls soccer, wrestling, and of course boys and girls basketball. So it's going to be fun. We still got, I'm not into winter sports yet, baby, because we still got a lot to go on in here. Both teams, will hopefully get a spot in the playoffs, and we'll see. There's still a lot of football left to be played. In fact, several teams in our league. You got the Imperial Tigers, the Brawley Wildcats, Centro, Southwest, all of those teams are very good shots, especially Brawley and Imperial, for getting into the playoffs. So it's a lot more football action before it's over, Carol. Okay, Joe, we appreciate the visit, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Mickey, but we want to, of course, pass along our best to Mickey and the family. And that family is not just his immediate family. His dad, just mom and dad, great people too. They've been right with him all the way. It's been nice. The family includes Mickey is a Central grad here at Southwest. So it's the extended family. So absolutely, we know everybody's with him. That's for sure, Carol. Thank you. Appreciate it. Joe, thank you. We appreciate the visit. Coming up, we've got John Driffel. He's got some numbers for us.
For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
The Central Union Adult School is ready to support your adult learning goals. We are the first choice for adults seeking to complete their high school diploma or wanting to learn English. We offer the GED, the High School Equivalency Test, and our own high school diploma program. Contact our office for registration information, 760-312-7050, or look us up online and on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS Store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS Store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
John Driffel's got the numbers for us. 7-3 is the score. What do the numbers show, John?
Well, the 7-3, that's the most important two numbers, of course, the score. But this game, two different ways to look at it, obviously. Southwest, they've had 5 possessions. The first possession, they just marched smartly down the field and scored a touchdown after Central received the kickoff and punted after 3 and out. And then it went south for Southwest. They had 3 straight possessions of 2 interceptions, 1 at the goal line, and a fumble that was recovered and returned to the 23 of the Eagles, which put Central in position to make their only score of the first half, which was a field goal. And so you look at Southwest and say, if they stop turning the ball over, they're going to control this game. And that's what the statistics show, that they have controlled the game. But you turn the ball over 3 times and a half, it's also going to make it hard for you to score. Central, on the other side, they've had their 5 possessions. One was the short field, taken over the 23-yard line, ended up kicking a 35-yard field goal. And the other times, they've moved the ball somewhat, but not very successfully. And Southwest has stopped them. There have been good visitors as well, meaning the Spartans, as they turned it over twice themselves. Southwest ran the ball 19 times from scrimmage for 118 yards. So that's a pretty good clip of about 7 yards per attempt. 1 for 3 in the first half was the sophomore quarterback Cameron Youngers for 21 yards, giving the Eagles 139 total yards. That's a good amount of yards to accumulate in a first half of high school football of only 24 minutes. 8 first downs is another good number, but we already mentioned the fumble and the interceptions. The fumble was recovered by the Spartans' Jordan Aki. The interceptions were by the Spartans' Julio Cortez, and the one right at the goal line saving a touchdown, Giancarlo Coronado. We'll be back and take a look at the individual statistics for the Eagles after this.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada, Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there is still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
Welcome back to Southwest. We're at the half. The Eagles are leading the Spartans in the city championship game 7-3. We mentioned that Southwest has one completed pass, and that pass that was thrown by Cameron Youngers was to Tyler Sycon for 21 yards and a very important first down. The 19 rushes were divided among 4 ball carriers. Tyler Sycon has 3 carries for 34 yards. The quarterback, Cameron Younger, 6 carries for 23 yards. Gio Camarena, 2 carries for 10 yards. And the workhorse in the first half for the Eagles, Justin Cordova, 8 carries, 51 yards, and the touchdown. We'll be back to take a look at what Central's done in the first half after this.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross in El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operations. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecued chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
We are at the half of the city championship game between the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles, with Eagles leading 7-3. Central has rushed the ball 24 times from scrimmage for 66 yards. 1 for 2 on the night was the fill-in for the injured quarterback for the Spartans who started tonight. And that, of course, was the young man who's had his 4th straight start at quarterback position, Jake Reed. He went out in the early going. Ricky Guzman has filled in for him. Guzman has the one completed pass. He's attempted 2 passes, and that was for 10 yards. Meanwhile, Central rushing the ball 24 times for 66 yards. They did get 6 first downs, and they did have 2 turnovers, 1 fumble and 1 interception. We'll be back to look specifically at how the Spartans did after this.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic, the list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's the place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
Welcome back to the campus of Southwest, where at the half, the Central Spartans are trailing the Southwest Eagles 7-3 as the officials are getting ready to start the second half kickoff as the Eagles return to the field. We mentioned Central has one pass completed, and that was to Nick Ramirez for 10 yards. The 24 rushes for 66 yards was spread out among 6 ball carriers. Jordan Eckey has 7 carries for 16 yards. Jake Reed had 2 carries for 3 yards before he went out with an ankle injury. Alan Pope has 3 carries, 16 yards. Nick Ramirez, 7 carries, 36 yards. Alex Duarte, 4 carries for 5 yards. And Ricky Guzman was sacked once for negative 10 yards on a big third down play, which then forced the Spartans to punt. But the Eagles gave that one back on the interception at the goal line. So, Carol, one thing I just noticed, we have seen every single one of these city championship games. This is the 20th edition. And for the first time in my recollection, as Centro came out on the field, I heard boos from the Southwest side.
I think that was just kind of a welcome. We know who you are, and we don't really mean it, but hey, perfunctory boos. The Spartans and the Eagles will tee it up. Southwest leads Central 7-0. Other scores around the Imperial Valley at the half. Vincent Memorial leads Holtville 7-0. And that's playing out to be a better game than what some people thought it might be. And Brawley leads Palo Verde 28-0 in the second quarter. Imperial over Calexico 43-0. It's a running clock in that game.
And Carol, no real surprises down there with Vincent because they're banged up. They have some kids that aren't playing tonight, so that's not a surprise. And I mentioned that about the booing from the Southwest side, and to me, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
For all the years before, it's kind of been like, okay, we realize we're the ugly stepsister, the late to the dance kind of a person, but the Southwest is making their way. You lose 10 straight city championship games, you better start getting a little riled up, and these Southwest fans and football players are. And let's not forget, these are sophomores that are doing the majority of the damage, so they're looking at 2 more years after this, and they want to start their varsity series off. They want to start with a victory, and they want to see if they can carry that to 3 straight for the Southwest Eagles.
Well, we've got a second half kickoff, and it's coming up, so stick around. It's high school football. We're live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Hi. For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
The Central Union Adult School is ready to support your adult learning goals. We are the first choice for adults seeking to complete their high school diploma or wanting to learn English. We offer the GED, the High School Equivalency Test, and our own high school diploma program. Contact our office for registration information, 760-312-7050, or look us up online and on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS Store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS Store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
You're listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
So we are just about set for the kickoff to get this second half underway. It will be Southwest to receive the kickoff. And
right now, Cordova is going single back, but he is going to be joined by Sycon, the two sophomore cousins. Carol, I wanted to just conclude what I was talking about seeing Southwest get a little riled up. This is a city championship game. It needs to be, in my opinion, the last game of the year. This is the only city championship probably in the United States that isn't played as the last regular season game. And we're starting to get a little riled up here on both sides. That's a good thing. I hope someday that this can be the final game of the season, as it should be, in my opinion, when you have two city high schools playing each other.
We'll bring that up with the athletic directors. And we're underway in the second half. It is a short kickoff, and it'll be brought out to the 39-yard line where they're going to spot it. When they're all said and done, they'll actually spot it on the 36-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 Southwest. And that time, the Spartans did. Everybody's bunched up in the middle, and bang, they kicked it.
Jack Eatinger right now is smiling, as that was one of his favorite plays, as we have a late addition. Nathan McFadden coming into the lineup now as a tight end for the Eagles in the traditional wishbone. And in the middle, tough sledding, a pickup of about 2 yards. Cordova was on the carry there. As that time the Eagles going right back to what they left off in the first half. Cordova getting the majority of the carries in the first half, 8 of them, but he's the one that scored the touchdown and gained the most yards, 51. But that time it looked like Centro had a little better chance of defense, and I'll be honest, I don't know how Cordova was able to pick up 2 yards. They had him trapped in the backfield, and he just showed extreme strength and pushed the pile forward for a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8. Southwest going right to left across your dial. The pitch is back, and that would be Camarena, I believe. No, it isn't. It is Sycon. Sycon will pick up about 4.
Another excellent 4-yard run by the sophomore backs for the Eagles, as Sycon was actually hit in the backfield, and those pink flags are hard to pick up, but we had a face mask, and so this is going to go all the way down to the Spartan 41-yard line, 1st down.
It'll be 1st and 10. Eagles following the run, and then the face mask tacked onto it. They'll spot it on the 40-yard line in Spartan territory. 1st and 10 Eagles. They lead 7-3.
First down here, the early going in the second half, and it's picked up by the Eagles right where they left off. Their first drive of the first half went all the way for a touchdown.
Double wing formation. And the handoff, it is up the middle. It is Camarena. Camarena drags a couple of tacklers with him and gets it down to the 34-yard line. In on the tackle, it was Brandon Gutierrez.
7-yard pickup. Now, you mentioned before, 4 yards on 1st down is nice. 7 yards, of course, even better. So Southwest with this power formation from the wishbone. And we saw in the first half, Central was not able to stop them. Turnovers, the 3 turnovers stopped 3 drives.
Pitch is back. It is Cordova. Cordova, nothing to the outside. Cuts it across the grain down to the 20-yard line. Nice cut by Justin Cordova. And he'll take it down to the 20. That is a 1st down for the Eagles as they come out to start the second half the way they started the first half, moving the football downfield.
Cordova 14 yards on that pickup. So now he is just about at the 3/4 mark, about 75 yards for the young man on the night.
It is Cordova again, and he'll pick up 5 down to the 15. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Although they're running the wishbone formation, it's not the typical 40-year-old wishbone formation. There's actually some pitches, and that time Cordova took a pitch, was able to turn upfield and pick up a nice 5 yards. The old wishbone, you'd fake to the fullback, and then the quarterback would keep it, or then he would pitch it. But they're pitching the ball as the design play.
It's Cordova, same play, cuts it across the green again inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Justin Cordova with a big gain. It'll be first and goal. Spotted on the 5.
10-yard pickup for Cordova. As obviously the Eagles are looking for their second score. 14-3 looks a lot more daunting to the Spartans than 7-3. Central has not had much luck moving the football.
And Youngers pitches back. It is Cordova, and Cordova will get it into the end zone. Cordova takes it in from 5 yards out. And the Eagles move out ahead 13-3. We'll have the point after attempt. Rafa Fernandez will try the point after. They'll spot the ball on the 10. And now flags fly. I think somebody took a little bit too much time, but let's see for sure.
That's the call. They're going to
delay of game against the Eagles, so it'll move them back 5, and that's no problem for Fernandez. He has the toe.
And it is good to see Fernandez able to make these kicks. Usually he's their punter as well, but they've been resting him from that angle.
And again, flags fly before the play gets underway. Procedure against the Eagles, so it'll be 5 more. And now it's going to be a little bit challenging. They'll try it from the 20. That will make it a 30-yard point after. Fernandez does have the toe, but 30 is a lot more than 20. About 10 more, right?
Well, also, we're getting in the area of NFL-type PATs now. I don't think this is going to have any daunting problems for Fernandez. Usually he kicks the ball about 40 yards through the uprights on these PATs.
Snap back, kick is up, and it is partially blocked, and it is no good. So it did make a difference. 9:04 to play in the third quarter. Our score is Southwest 13, Centro 3.
Let's give it up.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada, Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there's still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
And we'll handle the kickoff chores, and he just boots it right down the middle of the field. It'll be picked up at the 20 by Aki. Aki, a little bit of gypsy doodle across the 30 to the 35, 37-yard line. And one of the things I pointed out about Jordan Aki, John, Jordan weighs what, maybe 135?
Well, he's listed at 165, so you're probably correct.
And he is not 165, I don't believe, but with that goes the fact that, and I remember this well, it doesn't take a big hit to knock him down. And, when his game is built on speed and agility, you forego some of the power.
Yeah, Central now with double outs to the left side.
And the pitch into the inside, and that is Aki. Aki shows the speed there and gets it out across the 40 to the 45-yard line. One cut away from making a real big gain, and it was Romeo Corona who got him by the ankle and dropped him for the 9-yard gain.
Yeah, Central, we've seen some adjustments. Instead of coming out the double wing type formation, they had double wide outs, but they still ran the same power play up the middle. Now they're back with double wide outs to the right side tonight.
And the pitch inside, and this is Ramirez. Ramirez will pick up the first down, gets it just shy of the midfield stripe. Different running styles. Ramirez a little bit more of the power runner. Aki is the speed guy. Pope is kind of in between.
Combination, perhaps.
And Duarte, not a big guy at fullback, but he is the power runner. Low center of gravity, runs lower than any of the other runners.
Now Central is back into the power wing, double wing formation.
Rolling to his right, tossing it to Aki in space, and again, the way he gets hit and goes down points out what I was saying. He throws his body into it and then just kind of gets knocked around. But he picks up 6 yards on that little swing pass.
Safe play all the way around. Guzman in for the injured Jake Reed, so it looks like we won't see Reed again tonight. I cannot pick him out on the sidelines whether or not he's got the pads off. But nice safe pass, picked up 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Guzman pitches. It is Aki in the middle. Aki gets it across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's good for a first down.
Yes, Central moving the ball here to start this second half as well. Now, Southwest in the first half moved the ball. They just turned it over. Central did not move the ball at all, even when they had the ball first in their own 23-yard line, meaning the 23-yard going into the score. They ended up kicking a field goal. Aki took that ball across the 40. There's going to be spotted at the 39-yard line for a nice 5-yard pickup. First down.
Double wing. And the handoff, it is Duarte. Duarte loses the football, picks it up on the bounce. He's across the 20 to the 15, inside the 10-yard line. Oh, that was a sweet bounce as he just had it kind of pop out.
Yeah, Sycon on the tackle saved the touchdown, but if he doesn't fumble the ball, does he score the touchdown? I'm not sure, because the ball just bounced up like it was on a string. He didn't seem to lose much momentum. It doesn't matter. What a play by Sycon to tackle Duarte down on the 8-yard line. And the way Central's been moving the football, let's see if they can finally put it in the end zone for their first touchdown.
It is 1st and goal from the 8. It is Aki, goes off left tackle. Aki loses the football.
Well, but he was down. It down. Yeah, we see the referee with his hand in the air showing 2nd down. That's automatic down. But amid all that, we'll see it looks like Aki picked up 3, so it's down 2nd and goal from the 5. Central trying to put a very much needed from their side score on the board. Actually,
they need the 7.
Right, trying to get back in this game. Trailing 13-3 here, they're going into the 3rd quarter. You don't think it's that necessary, but they haven't been down to this end of the field. This is their deepest penetration by far. Obviously, field goal range, but they need to score 7.
Camarena wide on the right side. Rolling to the right is Guzman. Guzman will carry it down and get it into the end zone. Guzman, it was a rollout to the right, which is where they had a wide out and a slot. And Guzman saw the opening, took it into the end zone for the score.
Excellent read by Guzman as the Southwest Eagles. Obviously no film on Guzman. Hasn't played quarterback since the first week of the season. And when he did, he certainly wasn't running. So now we see if the Spartans can get within. It'll be here. They convert this, they'll be down by 3.
Duarte with the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. With 8:15 to play in the 3rd quarter, it is Southwest 13, Central 10.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross and El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operations. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecue chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, Spartans bunch up around the football. Now they step out into a more traditional kickoff mode.
Well, Carroll kicking against the wind. Guzman put it in the end zone. Kicking with the wind, you certainly would expect him to do that. So let's put the ball on the 20-yard line if we can.
And it goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. 1st and 10. It'll be the Eagles putting in play 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's a place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
Eagles, the Spartans, 13-10 here, about halfway through the third quarter. As we had expected, a really good high school football game tonight, John.
And that missed PAT, the block PAT, looms large now.
Cordova takes the pitch. Cordova pushes the pile forward out to the 24-yard line. Flags flying way after the play is blown dead.
So this would be probably an unsportsmanlike foul somewhere along the line, as there's flags everywhere now. Usually that's a dead ball foul type of thing. All three of the sophomore cousins were huddling with Coach Medicinco before they went out to run this new series. Carroll to start this second half, and it's a personal foul against the Spartans, so that will give a first down to the Eagles. Certainly didn't need any help in the first drive. But Carroll, that point we were saying about the kickoff, Southwest started the first drive on the 36. This drive starts on the 20. That's 16 yards you've taken away from them. Now the penalty gives them back 15 of those yards. So Southwest is going to have it first down on the 38-yard line of their side of the ball.
Southwest 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. It's the wishbone.
3-yard pickup credited with Cordova, and then the 15 yards for the personal foul,
which was a dead ball foul. And the pitch in the middle, and...
Just like Saikon.
He has a more straight-up running style. And a violent collision in the middle as he is brought down, and
4-yard pickup, though, for Saikon, and he earned every one of those 4 yards. Excellent run by the sophomore.
Julio Cortez is the truck he met head-on. 2nd and 5. Beautiful night for football. Just a little bit of wind, but it's died down from what it was. And again, Cordova in the middle. Cordova will pick up the first down, gets it out just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, that was an excellent run through a nice block set up by, that was Saikon, actually.
That was
Saikon credit. His 3rd carry here. Cordova, the workhorse, but Saikon, he can power the ball up the middle as he just did right there for a nice 7-yard pickup.
First down, just shy of the 50-yard line. And handoff right up the middle and picking up some good yardage across the middle, and that's some tough running in there. And again, that is Saikon. Saikon is easy enough to spot. He's got the gold shoes on. Slippers, I suppose. Golden slippers, John?
Yeah, nice pickup of 7 yards, bringing up 2nd down and 3. Call it a long 3. But Southwest, when they don't turn the ball over, Central has not been able to stop them tonight.
And it is Cordova, nothing inside. He tries to turn it outside. Pope grabs him from behind, and he'll swing him down for a 2-yard loss.
Well, Cordova that time trying to make something out of nothing as a Central push was into the backfield of the Eagles. So Cordova just sprinted for all he was worked to the sidelines, but Pope, a little bit more foot speed, was able to run him down and tackle him for a 2-yard loss. That'll bring up now 3rd and let's call it a long 6, a short 7. First negative carry on the evening for Cordova.
3rd down.
Wishbone.
And it is Youngers on the keeper. Youngers trying to follow the blocks, and the blocks just kind of caved in as the right side of the Spartan defense held firm, and he picks up a yard. It'll bring up 4th and 5, and it will be a punting situation, I believe.
Yeah, well, the Eagles are showing punt, but don't forget, Saikon has been punting, and he is an excellent runner. Let's see now as we see coming on the field is Rafa Fernandez, so perhaps Fernandez.
No, it is.
Fernandez is going to be up.
Padilla did the punting in the first half, and he is back to do the punting right now.
Yeah, Fernandez is up. He's going to be one of the up blockers.
Gets away the rugby-style kick. It'll be fielded at the 15, and trying to find some running room. Cutting it to the outside is Aki. And Aki steps out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Jordan Aki with a nice return. The scores around the valley. Vincent leads Holtville 14-0, 3rd quarter score. Brawley 37, Palo Verde 0, 3rd quarter. Imperial 43, Calexico 0. That one's probably about over by now.
Yeah, they've been running clock since the get-go in the second half, which is, discretion, better part of Valley. Wise decision by all involved, as Imperial will go to 4 and 5 as the train is rolling, and they're going to roll right into the playoffs.
1st and 10, Spartans, they have it on their own 27-yard line.
Let's see if Centro can keep their momentum going after the Eagles were thwarted.
Double wing, and handoff. It goes up the middle. There's a flag in behind the play.
This is going to be a hold on the Spartans, so we'll see how successful the Spartans can be starting 1st and 20 deep in their own territory.
Duarte with the carry, and he picked up 5, but it is against the Spartans. So, and the flag was thrown at the 29, so they'll march it back to the 19. Spot foul on the hold.
Yeah, which is actually... it'll be a negative 9 yards, but it will bring up 1st down and 19. Now, when this happened to the Eagles deep in their own territory, 1st and 20 from their own 10, they converted. Let's see if the Spartans can do as well.
Southwest leads Central 13-10 here in the third quarter at Freeway Stadium on the campus of Southwest High School. And Guzman will keep it there on the option. And Guzman will pick up about 4 yards out to the 24-yard line. We've got 2:11 to play in the third quarter. And what have we had? One pass thrown by each team tonight?
Yeah, here in the second half, only one pass thrown and completed. That was about a 3-yard pass that went for 6. Guzman, his second carry, had no carries in the first half, the 1 sack. So perhaps another wrinkle that the Spartans are throwing at these Eagles after their halftime adjustments. But it's been a rapidly moving third quarter, and that's because we haven't had a lot of penalties.
2nd and 15. Aki in motion, rolling to the left is Guzman, and he'll keep it, and he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And I don't know whether that was a designed rollout for Guzman to keep it. Guzman's got more size than anybody else in the backfield, but
he does not have the foot speed that some of the other players have. One thing I believe that was a busted play because Aki was running as if he was intending to receive a pass or a pitch. He was running, kind of backwards, really is what he was doing, backpedaling. And I believe that Guzman felt he saw something, turned upfield, did pick up 2 yards, but now you're looking at third and about 12 and a half.
And the Mets beat the Royals 9-3. That's a final. Firing downfield for Aki. It's completed at the 42. Turns it upfield at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and pushed out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
By Saikon. Saikon with another touchdown-saving tackle. Saikon was 10 yards behind Aki, and he caught him at the 5-yard line. Now, whether or not Aki took a peek to see what was coming, I don't believe he did. It looked to me like Aki pulled up, and he was knocked out of bounds. They're going to call it on the 7. Great pitch and catch from Guzman to Aki, but Saikon, another touchdown-saving tackle. Central now obviously within a field goal to tie this game, but they want more. Saikon at that point said, not yet.
It is 1st and goal from the 7. Guzman under center. Guzman pitches, and it is Ramirez. Ramirez inside the 5. Now a flag flies in again late after the play is over. The ball is spotted on about the 4-yard line. Let's separate and see what the flag is all about.
The last time we had this, it went against the the defensive team. Let's see if this is against the offense to the defense. Obviously critical. The ball sitting on the 4-yard line. Personal foul. A blow to the head against the Spartans.
So instead of the 4-yard line, for a 2nd and goal, they will march it back.
And if this was indeed a dead ball foul, which a blow to the head I would think probably not, it should still be 1st down. But right now, Central still in field goal range barely, but certainly looking at 20 yards now to put the ball in the end zone, and it will be 1st down.
1st and goal from the 19. That's not what you want to hear.
Not after what I'm sure Aki thought was a touchdown when he pulled up, and Saikon not giving up, ran him down.
Pope goes in motion, rolling to his left, firing into the end zone. It is... No, it's incomplete.
Well, no, he caught it, but he's just shy of the end zone. And we're looking out there, trying to see... I believe that's Giancarlo Coronado with the catch.
Yep, and he laid out to make that catch.
Now, obviously not a 1st down.
Now
that's the end of the quarter.
Okay, that's why the Spartans are moving back. At the end of the quarter, our score, it is Southwest 13 and Central 10.
All right. For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
The Central Union Adult School is ready to support your adult learning goals. We are the first choice for adults seeking to complete their high school diploma or wanting to learn English. We offer the GED, the high school equivalency test, and our own high school diploma program. Contact our office for registration information, 760-312-7050, or look us up online and on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS Store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS Store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS Store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO El Centro.
High school football on AM 1230 KXOL Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Coming down to the fourth quarter of play, 13-10 Southwest leads. It is the Central Spartans with a second and goal, and it is on the 1-yard line.
Quarterback sneak, maybe?
Well, Guzman, like I said, he's got the size. He is under center. But he will hand it off and into the middle and in for the score.
Yeah, that's got to be Duarte at the bottom, and it is. Duarte gets up, hands the football to the refs, so Central takes their first lead of the evening.
The Central Spartans put up 6, and they'll try the point after. And the Spartans doing anything and everything they can to get Jordan Ackey and his speed involved, getting him the football any way they can. So the Spartans take the lead, and they'll look to make it a 4-point lead.
Very important PAT.
Duarte scored the touchdown. He'll try the point after. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. With 11:55 to play in the football game, it is Central 17, and the Southwest Eagles 13.
High school.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada, Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there's still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
Well, the Central Spartans go 81 yards. They do it on 6 plays, 4 on the ground, 2 of 2 passing for Guzman. The touchdown, a 1-yard run in by Duarte. Duarte then added the point after, and that's where we stand. It is Central 17, Southwest 13, as we are just underway in the fourth quarter here at Freeway Stadium.
Carroll, if you don't kick the ball in the end zone, that gives Saicon and Cordova a chance to return it. So that is the risk involved when you kick it away.
And Guzman approaches the football, kicks it deep, and it is in the end zone. It is a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles when they put it in play.
Caught in a jam.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross and El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operation. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecue chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Well, the Southwest Eagles, 1st and 10. They trail for the first time tonight, 17-13. They've got to answer. Double wing formation. And it is Cordova sweeping to the outside, cuts it back inside. He is hit, and he will be dropped after a pickup of about a yard. And a good play there by pretty much the entire left side of the Spartan defense. Buddha Chavarin with the initial hit. It's a pickup of 3. So it'll be 2nd and 7.
8 carries already here in the early going to the fourth quarter in this half for the super sophomore Cordova.
Double wing. Camarena, the deep back, and in the middle.
Yeah, Camarena with the carry.
Camarena will pick up about another 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
When you get tight here in these games, all plays now are huge. But Camarena was able to push the ball out, the whole pile out.
And he is hurt. He is, I don't know, that may be a cramp the way he's coming off, but they will have to put somebody else in.
A leg might have been caught on the pile there, but very important here, 3rd down, deep in your own territory. Back in the double wing formation. They do pass out of this formation as we have a whistle now.
There were 12 men on the coming out of the huddle.
Yeah,
that is not kosher. So it'll cost them 5 instead of 3rd and 3. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Much more difficult to make. As we mentioned, though, when they go in this double wing formation, it is the formation I like to pass out of. Now, we did see him in Imperial throw out of the wishbone, but that's when they were trailing by 30-some points. So this formation gives them more options for passing, running. Huge play already here, and we still have more than 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And this is what city championship games are supposed to be. You can feel the electricity here. Up over the football now, double wing type formation. Taking the ball from the tee is Youngers.
And back to pass. Youngers chased out of the pocket, turns it upfield. He's got across the 30 and smacked down at about the 34-yard line.
That will be a first down, a very important first down for the Eagles as Youngers made something happen. We mentioned that's the formation I like to pass out of, and they had 3 players in the passing formation. Youngers was able to run it all the way out to the 34-yard line on a 13-yard scamper, much needed for his team.
1st and 10. And Youngers doesn't want to do that too often. Now we see Cordova come out way wide on the right side. One in the backfield. And Youngers will be dropped at the 30. There is a flag behind the play, typically where you're going to see a hold.
Or perhaps a face mask, as the Central Spartans just collapsed that play. So far, we can't tell. There's a personal foul. There's the face mask, and they're moving this ball upfield. It's going to be another first down.
The pocket collapsed. The Spartans on top of Youngers, and somebody used the convenient handle as a way to bring them down.
Southwest already 7 first downs here in this second half. They're piling up the yardage, but they've only put 1 score up on the board.
Double wing. Back to pass. Youngers chased out of the pocket. Fires. It's incomplete, but there's a flag back, and this one will be holding.
Yeah, Youngers was going to be sacked by Buda Chavarine, and so the guard on that side just tackled Chavarine, which he had to do for the health of Youngers. And as this is a spot foul, it was well behind the original line of scrimmage. This is going to move Southwest deep back into their own territory. They finally stop on the 32-yard line, so that's a 17-yard penalty.
Vincent leads Holtville 14-0 in the fourth quarter.
The only redeeming thing to that hold, besides saving the health of your quarterback, is it retains first down. But now you're looking at 1st and 27. In tight double wing formation.
And it is Youngers on the keeper, and there's nothing there. And you can tell they are missing Camarena in the backfield. It's making a difference.
Yeah, excuse me, Coach, I didn't mean to step on you there. Not only are they missing his power running, but he is an excellent blocker, and he leads Youngers and Cordova through those holes. He's not there, you're right, so I'm assuming it's probably not a cramp. We'll see if the young man's able to shake it off, get back in there, as Southwest now looking at 2nd and 26. As we see lights on both sides of the field showing solidarity.
It is 2nd and about 30. Youngers just chucks it downfield, and it's almost picked off by Aki. It was intended for Rafa Fernandez and to Saikon, and thrown into double coverage.
Yeah, that was just, as you said, just throw it downfield as far as you can for Youngers. His first pass attempt here in the second half. And well covered by the Spartans. We have seen the center of the field deliver huge amounts of territory to the passing teams against the Spartan defense. So far, the Eagles have not tried that.
It is 3rd and 10, 20, about 28 yards, I believe, John.
Yeah, it's obviously you pick up a first down here and you get all the momentum back on your side.
And the pitch is deep, and turning it upfield and finding a little bit of running room.
That's Saikon. He's brought down well short of the first down, but you're out past your 40-yard line, so you've got 4th now and about 15. I don't think you want to go for it here, but let's see what Coach Mendesinka does.
And actually, the run on that was Jose Redona. He is filling in at fullback right now. And Redona with his first carry.
Takes it out to the 42-yard line, 7-yard pickup, and we do have punt formation.
4th and 15. Spotted on the Eagles' 42-yard line. Double safety back to receive the anticipated punt.
Well, let's see if somebody in the Central side jumped offside, or let's see if somebody moved. And yes, we have a Central player jumped offside. So we'll see if that changes anything. It's still going to be 4th and about 8 or 9.
They'll spot it. You know, they're walking off 15 on this one.
I don't know how you can have 15 yards.
He didn't signal offside.
That's an unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. Somebody said something, perhaps. But that's like the 4th unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Spartans tonight, John.
Yeah, Central's going to have to try to pull this together now, because that does pick up a first down. And when you're back in punt formation, usually unsportsmanlike, somebody hits somebody or pushes or does that kind of thing.
But there was no contact.
Right, everybody's standing there. So I thought that they had said it could be that there was a player on the Central side, according to officials, was yelling to disrupt the snap count. Now, that is unsportsmanlike. You're not allowed to do that in high school. And there's the call again, unsportsmanlike. Automatic first down. We do not see, though, the ref going over to the Central side to explain the call. But it could be that. That's the only thing I can imagine. When you're both punt formation, nobody's hitting anybody, nobody's moving. It's got to be something said.
1st and 10.
And that time, once again, Rodona on the carry.
And he'll pick up
a good 4 yards. Nice pickup by Rodona.
And Camarena is running along the sideline. Camarena just reported to the coach and said, "I'm ready, coach, put me in." But
so far, no. He's still on the sidelines, but he is walking. So I'm going to assume that you called that one correctly. He just had a cramp.
2nd and 6. Eagles are driving. They trail 17-13. Pitch is deep. And that gets nowhere quick. Maybe a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, once again on the carry was Cordova. Central able to contain him. But let's go back. The Eagles were ready to punt. They were back on punt formation on their own 42-yard line, and somehow Central did an unsportsmanlike display, whatever, and that gave these Eagles a first down. So I would think that they're feeling much better now about this, and it's the same as a turnover. You're going to get the ball back. They keep it. So let's see if the Eagles can take this one in the end zone.
Camarena is back in at fullback. And the handoff, it is to Cordova. Cordova breaks a tackle. He's across the 30 at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, touchdown. Cordova breaks it through, gets the block from Camarena, and it's good for 6. Camarena came in and threw the key block that sprung Cordova.
And what a difference, as you mentioned, Camarena makes. Cordova showing the speed, and Southwest indeed capitalizes on the huge mistake when Central back in punt receiving formation. Something said, something done. Now another important PAT here for the Eagles.
And the snap, the kick
is blocked.
It's blocked again. So, with 8:03 to play in this football game, it is Southwest 19 and the Central Spartans 7.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic, the list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's the place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
Well, the Southwest Eagles will kick off to the Central Spartans. The Eagles come back on top, 19-17. And
this is the way city championship games should be. You got two teams here fighting it out, giving it everything they have. back and forth as it's a line drive kick picked up at the 13.
And out across the 15 to the 20, 25, 27-yard line on the return.
Do you see who made the tackle there at the 27-yard line? Cameron Youngers, the quarterback, is the one. He got run over, but he stood his ground and brought the man down.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. They put it in play on their own 28-yard line.
And as you mentioned, Carol, right now, because of the 2 blocked extra points, Central is a field goal away from taking the lead. But they're also right now 72 yards away from the end zone.
I got a hunch we may see the lead change another 3 times in the last 8 minutes of the game, John.
Both teams certainly have all 3 of their timeouts left, so we could.
Wide right, slot right, and run it up the middle and across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Duarte with the carry.
Carol, one thing that I was hearing from several coaches, Imperial and Central, as well as Brawley, is that Southwest tends to wear down a bit in the second half. 14-14 Brawley, ended up 35-14 Brawley. Same thing when Imperial was playing Southwest. We had a tight game at half, and then it was blowing into a running clock.
Haven't seen that tonight, John.
Not at all, but let's see if that's what Central is counting on.
Ramirez goes in motion, but it'll be Guzman keeping it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
5-yard pickup for Guzman, who's turned into a very productive ball carrier here in this second half.
Just running the option.
And certainly Southwest would not have any game film on Guzman running anything. He has not been the quarterback since the first game of the year.
They have some film on him kicking. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Very important 3rd down. I guess we can say that now about every 3rd down coming up.
Wide right, slot right. Pitch to Pope. Pope trying to pick his way through, and he'll be stopped maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
Making the tackle there was Sycon. He came up and filled and denied Pope the 1st down, so we're going to have decision time. It's 4th down, but it's less than a yard to go. So let's see what Central does here. 4th and about a foot.
The Spartans don't show punt. We've got inside of 4 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Guzman is the punter, as is Duarte.
We have not seen anyone jump offside tonight to pick up an easy 5 yards. So let's see if Southwest can hold their composure. Central can hold theirs.
4th and inches. The Spartans come out, and Guzman will keep it himself and pick up the 1st down out to the 40. He needed about a foot, and he got 2 yards.
Central with all 3 timeouts left, as well as the Eagles. So very important 1st down. Put the ball on the 40-yard line.
Guzman is listed at 5'11", 200 pounds, and like I have said, he is by far the biggest running back that they have, even though he is the quarterback.
Certainly not their quickest. Central needs about 30 more yards at least to get near field goal range.
From the shotgun, the pitch is deep to Aki. Aki dances, and he'll be stopped about a yard short of the 1st down, of the line of scrimmage. And Aki trying to do a little bit of dance in the middle, and there is a Spartan injured on the field. I believe that is Aki, John.
Right, we've seen Aki, his playing style. He goes 100% every play. He's slight, small, and took some big hits right there. Southwest does have that play screened out. They've been watching film of that all week. Aki's had no chance when he gets that little pitch to go anywhere. So this is going to put Central now in a hole. Not only will Aki have to go off, let's hope he can recover quickly, but you're looking at 2nd and 11 on what is going to be a game-winning drive here. Central must score, or Southwest will be in the driver's seat to run this clock out.
And they've cleared the players away and brought a cart out as they are tending to him. We're going to take a timeout here as we figure out the problems here. With 3:18 to play in the football game, it is Southwest 19 and the Central Spartans 17.
For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
Are you in need of your high school diploma? The Central Union Adult School offers the GED, the high school equivalency test, and our own 135-credit high school diploma program for adults aged 18 and up. We are also your locally authorized Pearson and ETS testing center. And coming this fall, we are offering GRE testing as well. Call us at 760-312-7050 or visit us at cuhsd.net or on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS store 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
What's that? You want crispy McDonald's chicken McNuggets? And what's that? You want them spicy? Breaded in tempura, made with cayenne and served up with new mighty hot sauce? Well, you got it. Introducing new spicy chicken McNuggets. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
You have made a wise decision.
For a limited time at participating McDonald's.
Well, Jordan Ackey has helped off the field. It was not as serious as what it first appeared to be. Not that it isn't serious, but
he was able to walk, but he was definitely limping.
2nd and about 11. And handoff, it is in the middle and picking up a couple of yards in the middle for the Spartans. I believe... as you said, Alan Pope.
Yeah, that was Pope running that little miniature wing butt. Wings up 3rd and about 6.5, 7 yards. As Pope was able to get a little bit of a seam, take it out to the 44-yard line.
After Ackey, Pope is he's the guy with the speed. And
Usman 3 for 3 here in the second half. Let's see if this is passing as he is back in the shotgun.
Ramirez goes in motion and pitches back to Ramirez. Ramirez turns it upfield, and he'll lose a couple of yards on that one. This took too long to develop, and the Eagles had their defense right where they needed to be. Everybody played their assigned spot, and there was nothing that the Spartans could do. It'll bring up another 4th down. It'll be 4th and about 7. And it's another time you're pretty much going to have to go for it.
Yeah, Carol, is what we got here. We're going to have a stop in action as the play went out of bounds, but the clock wasn't stopped. So they're going to have to put some more time on the clock. We'll see what they end up doing. The ball is sitting on the 43-yard line after that 1-yard loss for Ramirez. And you're looking at the game right here at this point. Now, even a first down doesn't guarantee anything, but if Central does not get a first down here, then Southwest may finally pick up their first victory in 11 years. Central with a 10-year win streak here for the city championship. Brian Hay was the last coach. The last time the Eagles took the city championship home, and Southwest wants a timeout.
We'll take a timeout on the field. There is 2 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the football game. It is Southwest 19, Central 17.
Pico Market is under new ownership. Did you know? Yeah, don't worry. They kept the butcher, and it's still the best carne asada in town. Carne asada, pollo asada, steaks, and more. Groceries, snacks, soda, beer, liquor, they have it all at Pico Market. And if you spend $50, you get a free bag of ice. And on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, buy 1 pound of chicken, get another pound free. Only at Pico Market, 802 West Pico Avenue in El Centro. They're under new ownership. Same great carne asada. Pico Market.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, Mayor Pro Tem for the City of El Centro. Over the past 5 years, I've worked hard to address the needs of our residents. Although I believe we've had a great 5 years, there's still much work to be done. I want to continue to move our city in a positive direction, address the needs of our youth, attract new industry, and create more livable wage jobs. I also believe my experience will be extremely important in helping our city overcome the crippling results of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on November 3rd, please re-elect me, Jason Jackson, El Centro City Council.
Paid for by Southwest Security. Your friends at La Fonda Bar and Grill would like to say thank you to their customers for supporting them during this time. They're doing their best to serve you your favorite Mexican dishes with curbside service. From enchiladas to chile rellenos, they're doing it all. Open weekdays 11 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 3, and Sundays 8 to 2. Closed Tuesdays. Call and place your order. La Fonda Bar and Grill, 760-353-6450. That's 353-6450.
1917, Southwest leads Central. It is a 4th down, 7 yards to go. The Spartans have it on their own 43-yard line. They need the first down to stay in this game. Guzman back to pass. Guzman fires. It's picked off. Picked off at the 48, down to the 40. Pushed down at the 30-yard line. Rafa Fernandez made the pick and brought it back. And that should pretty much seal it for the Southwest Eagles tonight.
Fernandez not able to show any kind of speed, so that leg is bothering him. But that will turn the ball over. Central's first turnover, both teams' first turnover here of the second half after we had so many turnovers in the first half, 5 to be exact. Central now tying Southwest with 3 turnovers. Central with all 3 timeouts. I'm sure they'll use them, but Southwest looks like they're going to finally break the 10-game win streak for the city championship.
1st and 10 Eagles. And that's another 12 men in the huddle. And, this time of the season, this time of the game, that should not be an issue. And it may have been because of the injury with Camarena that you had 2 fullbacks out there, because one wasn't sure the other one was available. Let's check some scores around the valley right now. Imperial defeated Calexico. It's a final. Imperial 57, Calexico 8. 4th quarter score, Vincent 14, Holtville nothing. Last we heard, Brawley 50, Palo Verde nothing.
And certainly nothing surprising from any of those scores.
1st and 15, and the handoff deep, that is Cordova. And Cordova will pick up about a yard.
Immediate timeout by the Spartans.
We'll take the timeout. It is Southwest leading Central, 19-17.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross in El Centro.
Baja Farms in Holtville has been farming for many years and takes pride in what they've accomplished with their operation. It has enabled them to support their communities and support youth of Imperial Valley from FFA to 4-H, youth sports, and academics. Baja Farms hopes to continue this for many years. And here's a message from your friends at Baja Farms. During these trying times, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless America.
Hacienda Snack Bar in Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbacoa with rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecued chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday is Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. El Centro.
2 minutes, 4 seconds to play in this football game. Southwest has the football. They have the lead. And Central can stop the clock twice more. which means they might get the football back.
Well, without a first down being acquired by the Eagles, they will get the ball back, but there'll be no time left. And prior to that interception, Guzman was 3 for 3 here in the second half. But great defense by the Eagles is what they did was they played zone defense instead of rushing, blitzing like they had so many times. They dropped 7 back in coverage, and they were able to pick off the pass.
2nd and 14. Eagles from the wishbone. And the pitch back is Saikon. Saikon will carry it down to the 30.
Another timeout for the Spartans.
Spartans take another timeout. John, at this point, the key to the whole game was the unsportsmanlike penalty called against the Spartans when the Eagles were set to punt 4th down and had about 15, 18 yards to go, and they're in punt formation, and apparently somebody on the Spartans said something, and that cost them 15 yards and a first down, and the Eagles rolled from there.
We certainly did not see any sideline theatrics by the Central Spartans, so it wasn't like they felt that was an inaccurate or call shouldn't have been made. And again, we really don't have any idea exactly what was called. It's pure speculation. You're just trying to assume. You see 2 teams in in a punt formation, both sides, nobody moving, and all of a sudden there's a penalty. So that's all we can do is assume. But right now we've got a 3rd and about 10 or 11 to go. I don't expect a pass, although they are in a passing formation.
Tilted T, the pitch is deep, and the pitch is to Cordova. Takes it to the outside, avoids going out of bounds as he cuts it back and takes it down to the 21-yard line.
Centro will take their final timeout to stop the clock. It is 4th down, but now Southwest has a shot. They could have before. It's about 4th and about 2.5. And they could just as well go for this.
They can go for it. They can try a field goal. They are well within range of Fernandez on the field goal.
Although we have seen 2 PATs blocked, and on his interception, he really wasn't running very well. So I don't think they're going to try what would amount to about a 38, 39-yard field goal here.
Not my call, John.
Right, not mine either. We'll see what they end up doing.
Coach Mitasinka.
And it looks like Cordova was able to pick up 9 yards, well over the 100-yard mark, as we'll have all the stats, individual and team, at the conclusion of the game. Right now, Southwest in the driver's seat. A first down here, and yes, the game is over. Anything else? And Central will have a last shot, although they'll be looking at a lot of field, nearly 80 yards, with no timeouts.
It is 4th and about 2. The ball on the 22-yard line.
Not a lot of time left on the clock either.
Youngers has the super secret play.
And they could go Cordova, they could go Youngers, they could go Saikon. They have some weapons out there.
Redana is the fullback in the wishbone. And it is Youngers on the keeper, and Youngers stays in bounds. He picks up a yard. He needed 2. So the Spartans will take over on downs.
That does stop the clock, of course, and it will not start until the ball is snapped.
Minute 42 to play in the football game. The Central Spartans trail by 2. The Southwest Eagles will be playing deep safety here, I believe, John.
Right, as they should. Now, I am assuming on the sidelines, one of the coaches, perhaps the offensive coordinator, was talking to Guzman saying, look, this is what we're going to do. You have to anticipate getting the ball back. So you would think short out passes, catch it, run out of bounds. Southwest, they have some options. They can, send the house and try to pressure Guzman. A sack is just as good as a turnover here because the clock will keep going. Incompleted pass, of course, stops the clock.
Guzman from the shotgun. Back to pass, chased out of the pocket, looks, fires downfield, and it is picked off. And returning the football inside the 10, inside the 5, and that will definitely seal it.
We do have penalty flags, but they're after the interception. Several of them are around the 25-yard line, so we should see the victory formation. And the Southwest Eagles will be able to take back to their trophy case, the city championship trophy for the first time in 11 years.
I believe Fernandez picked that one also, John. It looked like Fernandez.
Well, I believe Sycon's the one that's it's so hard to read their numbers, but I'm going to credit that one with Sycon just by the fact he was running much better than Fernandez was running. He was putting some moves on, and he kind of got piled up on there as he went down. But
Mom's standing right here outside the booth, and could ask her.
Excuse me, it's not Sycon, it's Youngers. Youngers is the one that made that interception.
Well, she's here too.
But now the ball is turned over. Yes, Southwest in the victory formation, and good. Central does not do anything as they're not supposed to, and this game is over.
That'll do it. We actually do have 1 minute and 20 to play in the game.
No way, though, they can stop the clock. So Southwest, there's no way they can lose this game now. A very valiant effort by the junior Ricky Guzman coming on as a sub, trying to move his team, was able to get 2 second-half touchdowns, but at the end, his last 2 passes were both picked off.
The Eagles will have to take a knee twice more. And we can give you another final. Brawley 57, Palo Verde 6. There's going to be hell to pay. They gave up 6 points to Palo Verde. Somebody's going to be running laps, John. And the Eagles will do this one more time, and then we'll be done.
And congratulations to the Eagles for winning the city championship. And with all these sophomores, we may be seeing this for the next 2 years to come for a 3-game winning streak. We'll see.
Not doing a whole lot for Younger's rushing percentages, but that's it. The game is over. The final score, it is Southwest 19, the Central Spartans 17.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list just goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez is a local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Ubaldo is here to help. Stop by Allstate agent Ubaldo Bermudez's office today at 425 Desert Garden Drive in El Centro. Are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Aten Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's the place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 with 8 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, Aten Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and Aten Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
There is nothing better than great customer service. Company that can help you with your projects, answer your questions, and provide you with the right material to get the job done. Imperial Trusted Lumber Company in Imperial takes pride in doing just that for the homeowner or contractor. They even deliver valley-wide. Imperial Trusted Lumber carrying hardware supplies from lumber, concrete, windows, and doors to nuts and bolts. Everything a contractor or homeowner might need. Stop by today, 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial.
The Southwest Eagles prevail, a 19-17 win over the Central Spartans. The Eagles will claim the Mayor's Trophy as city champions, and the Eagles, well, they won one for Mickey. Mickey Carter, their athletic director, and the team, the Southwest Eagles whole team is gathering around Coach Carter, and this is one you know they really wanted to win for Mickey, and they did it. They played an excellent game, as did the Central Spartans, but the Southwest Eagles prevailed as they defeated the Central Spartans 19-17 for the city championship. Other scores around the valley: Imperial defeated Calexico 57-8. And it was Brawley over Palo Verde. And the final score there was 57-6. We have Holtville and Vincent. 2 minutes to play. Vincent leads Holtville 14-7. It's Murray Anderson and Jared Garawalt. And that is now final. Vincent defeated Holtville 14-7. So everything is final tonight. The emotional win for the Southwest Eagles as they hold on. They claim the city championship with a 19-17 win. Coming up, John Driffel will have a look at all of the stats. That's just ahead.
For the past months, El Zarape restaurant in Imperial has been offering curbside pickup, and they will continue until they are able to open indoors. You can still get your favorite Mexican food, like special quesadillas, carne asada and pollo asada burritos, taco plates, and more. In fact, their menu is huge, and the food is outstanding. To place your order, call El Zarape restaurant at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Curbside pickup only.
The Central Union Adult School is ready to support your adult learning goals. We are the first choice for adults seeking to complete their high school diploma or wanting to learn English. We offer the GED, the High School Equivalency Test, and our own high school diploma program. Contact our office for registration information, 760-312-7050, or look us up online and on Facebook.
Do you need printing? Do you need it as soon as possible? The UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro has you covered. Their print and graphic design department can help you get the word out with many printing options. Business cards, vinyl banners, flyers of any size. And they print social distancing signs for your business or event. Right now, the UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is offering 500 free black and white flyers to local businesses affected by COVID-19. Offer expires December 31st, 2020. And of course, the UPS store will assist you in all your shipping needs. The UPS store, 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Well, it's the kind of high school football game that you love. And a lot of action on the field. The Central Spartans, the Southwest Eagles, cousins and cousins squaring off. And the Eagles prevail 19-17. John, what do the numbers show?
Well, they show what the game was. We saw it right here again for the 20th time. We're able to see Southwest break the streak, and they pick up a victory. Southwest ran the ball 44 times from scrimmage for 264 yards. Only 1 of 4, 0 for 1 in the passing attack in the second half. They didn't need to for 21 yards. That gave Southwest 285 total yards. 17 first downs. There were 3 turnovers by the Eagles, all of them in the first half. So we mentioned if they stop turning the ball over, Central can't stop them. Well, Central did a pretty good job, but then Central turned into very good visitors by giving several first downs on penalties. The turnovers was a fumble recovered by Jordan Ackey. 2 interceptions were thrown in the first half by the quarterback Youngers. One was picked off by GM Carlo Coronado at the goal line, and the other was picked off by Julio Cortez. Individually running the football for the Eagles tonight, Tyler Sycon, 9 carries, 65 yards. Cameron Youngers, 11 carries, 36 yards. Gio Camarena, 4 carries, 21 yards. The workhorse on the night, Justin Cordova, 20 carries, 142 yards, and the 3 touchdowns that proved the difference in the game. The 1 first half reception was thrown by Youngers to his cousin Tyler Sycon, picked up 21 yards. Central ran the ball 40 times from scrimmage for 150 yards. 4 for 7 was Guzman for 102 yards. 252 total yards, 11 first downs. But Central not only matched but finally topped Southwest by turning the ball over 4 times to Southwest 3 times. And 2 of those turnovers by the Spartans were in the second half, as they had 2 interceptions. One was made by Youngers. The other interception was made to Rafa Fernandez, as Central had a fumble also lost in the first half and another interception, turning the ball over 4 times. 3 interceptions, 1 fumble. Individually running the football for the Spartans tonight, Jordan Ackey, before he went out with some kind of leg injury, 11 carries, 32 yards. Jake Reed, 2 carries for 3 yards before he went out in the early first quarter going. Also, Alan Pope running the football had 5 carries from scrimmage for 23 yards. Nick Ramirez, 10 carries, 44 yards. Guzman filling in at quarterback, 6 carries for 9 yards, but one of those was for a touchdown. And Alex Duarte, the senior, getting 6 carries for 39 yards and a touchdown as well. The completions were spread out, the 4 completions among 3 different receivers. We had Nick Ramirez making 1 catch in the first half for 10 yards. Jordan Ackey had 2 catches for 74 yards, 1 down to the 7-yard line, which set up Central's go-ahead touchdown, the only time they led in the game. And Giancarlo Coronado had a big 18-yard reception when it was first and goal from the 19. So both teams played with a lot of heart. Southwest was able to hold it together, came out in the second half, scored. Their 2 initial drives of each half turned in points. Little concern with their kicking game as they failed, had 2 PATs blocked, but I'm going to credit that to Fernanda not being at 100%. They will get that straightened out as Southwest will take their game down to the border city next week, and we certainly would expect them to win that game. So Southwest will go to the playoffs for sure. Central right now is going to need some help. The 12th, 13th, 14th seeded teams, as they were seeded 11th, need to lose as well. And then next week, the Bell game, it's going to be hard for Central to come back after not only playing their hearts out here and laying it all on the field to go back to their home stadium and welcome in the Brawley Wildcats, who just had a cakewalk tonight.
Well, John, next week, a lot of action Thursday night. Murray Anderson, Jared Garrawal will be live on AM 1230 and the World Wide Web. It'll be the Axe game. It'll be Holtville traveling to Calapat and their new facilities up there for the Axe game. Then Friday night, it's the Bell game at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. And we'll be on the air at 6:45 next Friday night. And again, we will be live on AM 1230 and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com. And just to recap, Vincent Memorial remains undefeated. Vincent defeated Holtville 14-7 in a tight game there in the Carrot Capital. It was Brawley rolling over Palo Verde 57-6. Imperial topped Calexico 57-8.
KXO AM 1230, the best oldies on the radio.
1230